It's deep and get a change. 14-12 remaining in the first. Mark Hall nearly stripped his man Reese Wilcox in the end wall. Now he'll peel off for a change. Vees hold the puck in at the right side. Mountain to the side of the cage. Milan walks out front, shot. That one blocked. Excuse me, that was Loic with a nice effort off the line. And now a point shot from Lalezia, fanned on. And Mountain's got it in the corner. Back for Loic behind the net. Stopping on the end wall. Spinning. Playing to the right point. Lalezia firing off the glove and in. Lalezia scores.
Just a great forecheck caused that goal as the Vees stormed in there. I think it was Milan originally that went in there, wasn't it?
It was Loic who cut out front. I called him Milan. My apologies.
Yeah. But a great forecheck, and that caused that turnover that resulted in that goal. And nice shot by Lalezia, and the Vees are ahead 1-0.
Nice bit of creativity from Loic on that shit. Played behind the net by Sabourin. Tresera will flip it to the line, not past Stetcher. It stays onside. Now the Centennials get it out. Tresera right around Stetcher. Here comes the Sens captain moving in. Shot, he scores! A beautiful short-handed goal by Steve Tresera.
A huge goal for the Merritt Centennials while killing off a penalty. And Tresera, we talked about him a little bit earlier, but he showed a lot of poise there as he picked up the puck, went around the defenseman, took it forehand, backhand, and put it past the Penticton goaltender, and it's a 1-1 tie here with 5:23 remaining in the first period. The Vees have 28 seconds left on what's been a pretty anemic.
Reel it in is Holka, and at center, O'Donnell finds it again and spots Stetcher, who was tripped up as he got to that puck. Now out of the box, Billy Marshall, trying to spring him on a breakaway pass, but that one's broken up by Stetcher, the 16-year-old. He'll leave for O'Donnell, who pokes it back behind the net where Stetcher is stripped by Marshall. Take it out front. Chance stopped. They score. Merritt has taken the lead. An even strength goal as Marshall went to the front of the net and was banging away.
While the Vees at the end of a power play, the first goal they scored shorthanded. That one, I don't know what happened, but Merritt just crashing the net and coming up with the second goal, and they take a 2-1 lead.
It was pushed behind the net, and Harper squeezed off his man. Marshall threw it out front. That created the crowd. I think it was lying loose on the backside. We'll see who gets credit, as Rumpel made the first stop in a crowd, but too many Reds tied up. Get some help from Johnson, and Mountain will reel it in and spot Loic down the right side. Trying to get around his defender, Sabourin. Loic shot, stop, Kimienti, rebound. Holka scores!
Great penetration by the Vees and a good Holka the trailer on the play after Kimienti had made 2 stops. Holka's the trailer on the play, comes in the slot. Kimienti had no chance on that one, and it's a 2-all hockey game.
Loic will get his second assist of a night on the goal. We'll see who the other player is that gets credit, as it was Loic that carried it in on the right, cut out front. Kimienti made the save, but the rebound right to a charging Holka in the slot. It is 2-2, rolling off his stick, but he ties up the Merritt forward trying to clear it, and the Vees still have it in the offensive zone. Betts chops at it. It lands on Lalezia's stick, centering for Johnston. He'll poke it wide of the cage. Johnston behind the net for Milan. He's into the left corner. 5 seconds left. Lukoff at the point. Long shot, tip, they score! Logan Johnston.
A huge goal, a huge tip in by Logan Johnson after a shot from the point with 3 seconds left to go on the power play. It will be a power play goal. What's the second goal, a power play goal? I think it was.
They have not scored on the power play, no, as that was Holka from Loic, the last one, 5-on-5. This a power play goal, and the guy you said needs to shoot the puck a little more. Lukoff let it go from the point. Johnston tipped it, no chance this time, and feed the point. Johnston, though, broke up a pass. The Centennials just hold it onside, and now Jones is pressured on that right wall. He'll flip down low. Centering attempt, Mactak, shot stopped by Rumpel. Johnston takes the rebound to the wall. Jones takes over. High slot. Jones plays to the line. Long shot, stopped by Rumpel. A big save on a shot from Brandon File.
Rumpel made his best save of the night just before that, didn't he? Just a great save right in
bumped
close.
into by Polk, and losing the puck was Stack. McMillan plays cross ice for Polk, and he's into the offensive zone with O'Donnell. Polk, right wall, centering, O'Donnell in front, shot, they score, McMillan! That was pretty.
What a great play. Polk to O'Donnell to McMillan, and in the net with 1:14 remaining, and that you're going to see a lot of that in the second half of the season. That line continues to find chemistry, and the Vees now take a 4-2 lead.
Betts off that line, Polk on. It really doesn't seem to matter who you put with O'Donnell and McMillan, though. Those two just by Loic, and that'll do it for the game. The Vees will chalk up another W, their 19th of the season, and move into first place with a game in hand on the Smokies, who they're tied with from Trail. 4-2 your final. A great performance from the home team in a third period when they needed one in a bad way.
Well, they did. They finally got some past that goaltender. It was just spectacular tonight for Merritt. Only 4 goals he allows on 40 shots, and it could have been 8 goals. There's no question about it. But got to give it to Merritt. They made it tough on the Vees tonight. They're a hard-working hockey club. They're not pushovers anymore. You know, a lot of years you could say that, but not this year. This team can beat some pretty good hockey teams on any given night.
That third period of play was brought to you by Cannery Brewing. Their Squire Scotch Ale won gold at the Canadian Brewing Awards in Toronto. For the best Scotch Ale in Canada, find Cannery Brewing's Squire Scotch Ale at the Cannery Trade Center in Penticton or your favorite private liquor store. We'll be back with a post-game show in a moment from the Valley First Vault as the Vees win 4-2 on Easy Rock.